Hello, hello, Aquarius. This is Miss Joan of Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, and I am programming the cards for September, August 29th through October 2nd, which is, of course, 5 separate 7-day weeks. And that is just how I do it, so you end up with a 7-day week going from Sunday through till Monday or Saturday. So I am now programming the cards for Aquarius, and we will prepare all the cards. These will be ready to go for the overview. We are prepped for the overview. Now we'll go ahead and program these for the first week when we go in depth. At the end of this video, we will go in depth from August 29th through September 4th. And now I'm programming these cards for Aquarius. And now when I say programming the cards, I'm thinking about people in my life who are Aquarius. They cover a wide range of personalities and people and all that stuff. So it's fabulous to have such a wonderful collection of folksies in my life. God bless ya. So everybody's in here, and that's the way that works. I'm preparing these for this particular week of August 29th through September 4th. They are prepared as well. Let's get busy. There will be 5 lines, 3 lines, 5 rows. Each row represents 1 week. So we will be doing all of this just like this. The first row talks about where we are. The second row is talking about what's blocking us. And then the third row will be our solutions. All right, so that's fun. And then we'll go in deeper in subsequent videos to clarify some of this information and give you more help. Cool. Let's see. Won't need these anymore. Let's look at these 3 cards that are talking specifically about August 29th through September 4th. And we pulled the Hermit, the 4 of Cups, and the King of Wands. So what we're talking about here is how there's a situation going on for you this week where you're going to want to stay inside. You're going to stay away from people. There's just you've been overwhelmed the last week and a half or so, where you're just burned out on humans. And that's not bad, not wrong, and not an issue. It's just funny. So just keep in mind that there's got to be a way for you to find some quiet time this week. You will appreciate that very much. It will actually nope. This is the 4 of Cups. It's talking about the foundation of your heart. And the foundation of your heart is actually at issue. There might be a little heartache going on that's also adding to you wanting to hide. Okay? But there is somebody here in the mix who is part of your solution. We're going to go in depth on this at the end of this video. So let's not fight about what's going on right now. But this person here of like mind is going to be supporting you even when you want to be left alone. So that's good. That's wonderful news. Let's keep moving. Let's look at September 5th through 11th, the week of the new moon. Ace of Wands. You have a big idea coming to you about what you'd like to do. It doesn't have... If it has to do with you claiming your power and getting all involved with taking over control of things, that's not going to go very well. This is the Ten of Swords, and it's not a good sign for you. Um, just this week, it's not important as much because this card here is talking about how uh, taking your ideas and sharing them is more important than being in power. You got that? So you have a big idea, you can take your ideas and share them and lead yourself to victory, but you can't do that if you're worried about the power. All right? The power will stop you dead in your tracks. Okay? Cool. Now we're talking about September 12th through 18th. And the Queen of Swords is telling me that there's a profound opportunity for you to want to be in power. There's a person involved this week that wants to be in power. There's also a fella who wants to be. Oh boy. You have the Queen, the King, the Queen, the Knight, and the Page of Swords. So the Page brings information about power. The Queen wants to be and is in power. The Knight of Swords is going to be causing trouble. There is somebody else who wants to be in power and will come and fight you while you're holding it. Just know about it and listen to the words that are coming to you, because someone's going to give you information about the Knight so you can cut them off at the knees before it's a problem. All right? More information is coming. All good. September 19th through the 25th. There's the Hanged Man, which is talking about things being hung up a little, not having it all quite in clear in your mind, a little bit muddled, having things that are not quite complete, and that's frustrating for you. You like everything to be wrapped up and good to go, but you have some things that are not going to be resolved according to your plans. This is your foundation of ideas, and it's in your way. This foundation of ideas is in your way. This could also be school or whatever it is that is the basis of a belief system. And I don't mean belief like religious belief, I mean mental learning beliefs that could also get you in trouble because it's blocking. It's in the blocking position. While everything here isn't quite ready to go, this is blocking. But you have more information coming. Isn't that interesting? Swords, all swords, all wands. Interesting. You have more information coming this week that will help you resolve these things that are hung up so you can't really move forward. We're going to add more information on all of this, so it'll get better. It'll get clearer. This card is talking about remembering our lessons from the past. And the lessons we've had in the past are very much so relevant at this time. And we are in a position to, people will be very argumentative, and yet trying to get everything on all together, right? Because this is about rallying, but it's also blocking. So maybe what you want to do and what you've learned in the past is that getting other people to help you isn't going to work. So, interesting. If you do those things, you can and will be in a position to help other people out financially. Interesting. So, let's go ahead and save these cards off to one side. We will revisit all of these cards and go in depth in more videos so that we can get a better perspective on this month, right? So these three are the first three up. We pre-programmed these cards together, so you were here for that. And now I'm going to lay them out. So that everybody can see what's going on, get more information about this particular week. The way it looks right now is we talked about you wanting to curl up in a ball and disappear for a while because you were just burned out from all the stuff that was happening. I want you to know the hard work is over, and that's a good thing. So as whatever you were doing last week wiped you out a little bit, but you are the lady in charge, and you can be the lady in charge, but you can also hide away a bit. So don't worry so much. It's okay. The hardest part is over. You are getting ready to get into the rhythm of things. Once you get into the rhythm of things, it's always easier. But until then, it's frustrating, right? All of this stuff that's going on here has to do with, the thing that you care about the most. And it's not wrong and it's not bad, and you have some relationship stuff going on where it feels like everything wants attention. Your finances, your financial foundation is solid, your relationship is solid, but they're all beckoning for a little bit of attention. You've been so focused on all of this that you kind of let things slide here. And it doesn't mean that these things are blocking per se in the tradition of blocking. What it feels like is that they'd like a little one-on-one time. You need a little one-on-one time with each of these things. Like, if you need to go do something that feeds your heart's core, do that. But do it for an hour instead of like the whole week. Give yourself a little bit of time to do that. It'll recharge you and make you feel better. Spend a little time with your spouse, or your significant other, or your crush, whatever your relationship situation is. Spend a little time with that person so that you can fix it, because it's right now tapping on the glass and you're like, blah, I need to be left alone. But being left alone won't fix it, and it won't get better. So same goes for your finances. You need to take a minute. Just take a few minutes and get your shit squared away. It's going to be okay. You're fine. You have money. You just need to make sure you're taking care of it, okay? This card here is talking about our solutions. There is somebody of like mind who is also going to want a little bit of extra time, but he is a person who will... there's something extremely comfortable about this person. You've known them all your life, and it's good to have this person that very seriously will let you sit in a corner and just be, without having it be a big deal. All good. This card here is talking about fighting for your power and making sure that you have time to take care of you. It's important. And this is about the emotional female side of, there's somebody in your life who is an emotional female who is going to actually take some time away and make things a little bit more intense. So just be prepared for the emotions. And it doesn't mean you have to fix, change, or alter anything. It means you just have to listen, okay? Somebody needs to bend your ear, and let that be okay. Just listen, nod your head. I know it's a lot when you're busy over here wanting to just be away, but you actually have to do these things just to keep your world in order, because these are blocking you from doing your alone thing. That's how it is. And that's it. It's okay. It's going to be an interesting week. You will take time out by yourself, but you'll also take time out to do other things that recharge you. So, it's good. Self-care is important. If this resonates with you, go ahead and hit the like button. If not, it's okay. And I look forward to reading September 5th through 11th for you.